station in Kaiserslautern, Germany. So if you've seen any of our videos in the past, we like to post videos about our travel pre-COVID and also just some tips, tricks, and just daily life about living overseas. So today's video, actually before we start today's video, make sure that if you find this video helpful to give this video a thumbs up. If you have any suggestions about videos, please leave a comment below and make sure you click that subscribe button. I'm so sorry it's so bumpy. Anywho, so today's video we are actually going to show another grocery haul because last time we showed a different grocery haul, which was, oh my gosh, is it open?
I think so.
Sorry, everything's closed here, but it looks like one of our favorite stores is back open. So we showed a grocery haul for a store that we don't normally go to, which is called Globus. It's a really big supermarket here in Germany. So we actually wanted to show you where we actually shop at on a normal basis, which is Aldi. Aldi's are actually in the United States too, and we found out the other day that Aldi's who owns Trader Joe's. Oh my gosh, this is so shaky, but I'm finally on my phone and this is hurting my arm. Anyways, so Aldi here is so affordable. The produce and the meats and everything, the milk are so fresh. So we just wanted to compare our haul from here to there. So if you want to check out that video, I'll put it up here. And make sure you check out some of our other tips. So we'll show you inside of the Aldi, our favorite products from Aldi that we always get. But yeah, I need to put this down because my arm is dying. So come and grocery shop with us. Oh, also now, I don't know if it's like this in the United States, but this isn't even the right one. But we are not allowed to wear cloth masks. We have to wear N95s or the medical masks now. So, and our lockdown is extended until when, Devin?
Lost track. I don't know what today is. It's rough out here in the streets.
It's true. So it is actually, as of right now, extended till February 14th. And initially it was supposed to be over January 10th, then January 31st, now February 14th. And Devin has already heard talks within like his job that it's not going to be lifted in this current situation until March. But
I just want to go out to eat.
Yeah.
I just want to know what a menu feels like to hold.
Yeah, like we haven't, all of those like restaurants all shut down at the end of October, but now everything except for essential businesses have been closed since December like 12th, I want to say. So it's been pretty rough over here on this side of the pond, but come inside Aldi with us. Show me the fake money. much, you know, like I'm sure you guys can agree, it's just way more difficult to do anything when it's raining. So, just to give you guys a heads up, I'll insert a clip of our cart so you can see like how it looks like in the masses. We definitely spent a lot more at Aldi. I said this in the last video, but the reason why we spent more than we usually at Aldi, because last week we only spent 109 euros, and this week our grand total was actually 139, which is the same amount that we spent at Globus. So again, if you want to see that video and compare it to this one afterwards, I would greatly appreciate it for one, but also to suggest it, because you can see how much the difference between the quantity of things that we got with the same quality as well. So I hope like inserting those clips that you saw right before this of seeing how Aldi is compared to Globus, you can see the difference of like convenience wise, which is why we prefer Aldi. So not only do we have this huge basket full, I can't even lift it, it's so heavy, basket full of things, but we also have a massive bag. And last video we had our basket and a bag, and that was from the commissary and from Globus, and we spent about, I think it was like 200 plus. So just to have this for a whole week is insane. But another reason why we spent so much is because we bought some of our favorites to show you, so that way you can have an idea of not only things that they have at Aldi, but also things that you would want to try at Aldi. So before I start there, before I go on to that, I just wanted to give you guys a few tips or like information before you walk in there. So number one, like I said, the produce and everything is so much fresher than the commissary for obvious reasons. Obviously this is more local, so it's not going to die because it's not coming across the ocean. So like the milk lasts so much longer when you shop on the economy, and the produce, and it's really crazy because since they don't use many preservatives, when the fruits and vegetables go bad, they actually like disintegrate. And if you don't know, another thing about living here in Germany, you also don't just recycle and waste. There's actually 4 different bins. So there's paper, recyclables, so plastic and all those sorts, waste, and then compost. So you have to really separate here, which is actually really cool because of the fact that like the fruits here are so fresh, and when they disintegrate, you know where to put them, and that you know that it's going to be like recycled in a better way and so forth. Anyways, that was a tangent. But another thing is, like I mentioned in other videos, is that their FDA, so their approved ingredient list is so much smaller than the United States. So technically, like, so basically their products, I just trust them a lot more than the States. And I'm not really picky about that stuff, but at the same time, it's really comforting to know that like, oh wow, like you actually know what's going into these things, and oh wow, like there's not a crazy list of unknown ingredients that could possibly be in these products. So, and the third thing is that Devin and I have been doing this thing. I actually learned it from another YouTuber. Well, I just like stole it from her, of this idea of how to plan meals better, and that's assigning a day to a specific like ingredient. So like Monday we have chicken, Tuesday we have like tacos or burgers, Wednesdays wings usually, but this week we're having pizza. Thursdays are usually salads. Fridays is fast food. Saturdays is seafood, and then Sundays are steak. So that's what also helps us navigate what we're going to buy, and it's just so much easier. Okay, so let's dive in here. I'll try to make this fast since I did babble for a little bit. So right off the bin, this is in their frozen section, and it's almost like a frozen enchilada. So that's really cool. Their meat, they have like chicken tenders, and their cheeses are just like, so this is Parmesan, I'm assuming. I actually am guessing with this one because our normal Parmesan wasn't there. And that's another downside about Aldi, is that it's like a hit or miss. So sometimes they'll have your products, every single one of your favorite products, and sometimes they don't. But that's Also because Germans are known to shop in smaller quantities, but grocery shop frequently throughout the week. So it's normal for them just to shop for 2 days and then go back to the shops, where we, I don't know, just like to shop for a whole week basis. And so, like I said, pizza is on the menu for Wednesday. So I got this spinach one. Devin got this. But look how fresh it is. They also have pre-made pizza dough that also comes with mozzarella sauce. And the only thing you have to buy is like the cheese and your toppings. So that's really convenient. This is like the holy grail of fruit juices. So it's fried fruits, mangoes, oranges, pineapple. I don't know what that one is. I think maybe papaya and banana. And it is so freaking good. And let's see what else we got here. We have rice. Like literally, just look at how much stuff we have. It's crazy. Let me see it. Ground beef. If you are looking for the best like ice cream, look no further. Okay, so here's another thing, fun fact. So Germany usually doesn't have like sweet things. Their stuff aren't like as sweet as America, but there's some things that are sweet are really freaking good. And that one specific thing that they're amazing at making is ice cream. So this ice cream is cookie double trouble. And it is so freaking good because it's actually chunky. It's not just like bits of caramel and cookie dough. I mean, cookie dough and brownie chunks in this one. They also have like a caramel love, which in the center is a caramel filling. It's amazing. Rice cakes. They also have chocolate rice cakes. I'm surprised Devin didn't get that. They also have like your normal stuff, ketchup. These ones we just discovered as granola bars, and we're gonna try this flavor. We also have just the plain. Oh, so let me find it. If you see these at your grocery store, snag them. If you like chocolate, that's the cool thing, is like they use real chocolate, real fresh chocolate, and it's the freaking bomb. What else do we have? Like potatoes, more cheese, sandwich meat. Their deli is like so freaking good. We have some random things. Milk. Get your freaking milk from the economy. I cannot emphasize this enough. You have to remember, these are like so much fresher, last so much longer. Like this isn't supposed to expire until February 11th. And before we were comfortable about shopping on the economy compared to the commissary, our milk would literally spoil a week ahead, and it was disgusting. Like you would pour it, sometimes we would pour it into like our cereal and it'd be chunky, or we would like, so then we like have this habit now to always sniff the milk because you just never know. Another thing that I was actually late into the game and actually really happy to find on the economy is almond milk. I use almond milk a lot for my protein shakes and like my chai teas and all of that. So it is technically more expensive because of the fact that it's a smaller quantity, so you have to buy more because the ones on the commissary are obviously larger. However, I would just say it's better because one, these aren't cold at first, so if you buy a large amount of them, you don't have to put them in the refrigerator right away. You can store them. I know that's an option on the base too, but still, like, just to let you know. These are another go-to meal that we are actually gonna eat on Monday as our chicken option, and it's just, they just look like this. I don't even know what's on it. Do you know what's on it, Devin?
What?
On the chicken, the one that your favorite?
Yeah, what is this stuff called that goes in their eggs? Hollandaise sauce?
Oh my gosh, that's why it's so bomb. Hollandaise sauce with mozzarella cheese and broccoli, and it's just, you just pop it in the oven and it's ready to go. So that's cool because it's like a good, like, quick and easy thing. They have the best pesto and marinara sauce that's so freaking cheap. It's insane. if you've seen the clips from Aldi, it's really funny because of the fact that Aldi is located in America. They have like the funniest stuff that are American labeled. So like you saw Pop-Tarts. Pop-Tarts here are always crazy expensive. It's, excuse me, it's actually like mind-blowing how expensive it is. And like hot dogs. Another thing that Germans love from America is A&W root beer. Like, it's so funny. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it in this bin. Let me swap it out to show you some of the stuff in our other bag. We're back. So, something that we've actually noticed too when it comes to shopping in Germany compared to when we first got here is that they are actually increasing or making their quantities larger, because usually everything comes in small amounts, but it looks like they're transitioning more into, sorry, I dropped the almond milk. It looks like they're transitioning into more larger options. For example, eggs. And if you saw in the Aldi clip, I'll post it here again, you would have seen that these are so fresh that you always see the chicken feathers in the like eggs. I chose one that didn't have one, but there was like a big feather in it. And also they keep their eggs out of the refrigerator, and I decided that I probably will stick to that habit because the eggs last so much longer and you don't have to worry about forgetting to put the eggs back, because there was one time we did do that with the commissary and I looked it up, and once eggs are refrigerated they can only stay outside of the fridge for so long until they go bad. So I'm sticking with the non-refrigerated eggs. What else do you have? Like, the produce, so bomb. And I mean, it's really cool because since it's like not mass produced, if it's not in the season of that fruit, you can really tell just because they don't really have large quantities of it. And they only put so much quantities of certain items out when it's like fresh, like oranges and everything. And then once it's sold out for that day, it's done. Like, it's not constantly on the shelf, which is cool too, because you know that like, oh, okay, that was like for that day and that's all. This is Devin's all-time favorite. I'm gonna insert a picture of what Devin sent me when he bought these apple chips at the shop at his base that he works at, and just see how sad this bag is. This is his apple chips from the Aldi, and he loves it, and it's so fresh that I think you can maybe see, but there's like, you can actually start like bite into it and find like an apple seed. That's how fresh these are. These, if you have a sweet tooth like me and you just want to eat something healthy and like guilt-free, I guess you could say, these are like peanut butter, like peanut brittle. Yeah, that's basically what it is. But it also comes in like flavors with sunflower seeds and raisins and all these other ones. I don't like the other flavors because they have raisins in it, and I'm not a fan of raisins. They had these today in their American section, which they usually don't have. Antipasta. This is something we have newly rediscovered. We have this at our friend's house. Excuse me. I didn't realize it was easily accessible, and it is. This is so good with baguettes. Goodness, I cannot stop burping. I'm so sorry. So these are really good with baguettes. They are really freaking good with pretzels. Pita chips from the commissary. Those are some of the novelty things that we always get. Seriously, game changer when it comes to this. Oh, if you saw avocados, so cheap. I mean, obviously they're small, but still, this was less than €2 for 4. And that's crazy to me. Tortilla chips. They have one with salt, and then they have one that's like cheese. And I think, let's see. Devin found these in the American section. Hilarious. Oh, last thing, another thing, this is actually new from Aldi. That's the thing about Aldi, like I said. Products are always rotating. There's some that are like consistently, they're like milk, cheese, fruits, some of these like the pizzas and stuff. Like I think there's just some brands that are loyal to them, but since other brands kind of just go in and like then they go away after a few weeks, so sometimes you just gotta snatch up your favorites right away. But these are kind of like a fresh granola bar. I don't know, but we really like them. We've gotten them at another grocery store called Voskow, and I think they also sell them at Globus. And we just really like them because they're nice, compact, healthy, very natural. They do have wraps. And my friend, one of my really good friends, Caitlin, she actually found like carrot wraps at her Aldi. So that was cool. You got them today?
I didn't get them. I don't know.
Oh, I didn't see them. But I think that's all. You have anything to say to them?
No.
I know this was pretty long and extensive, but I really hope that these videos are super helpful. I wish we saw videos like this before we got here, or while we were here. We kind of just learned as we go, as we went the last 2 years. So if you like videos like this, make sure to please give it a thumbs up and comment below for any videos that you would like to see. One really highly requested one is cell phones, and I'm gonna try to make that into a video with other tips, but cell phones are a little tricky. I mean, they are tricky in the United States, but we'll see if I can get some really helpful information about that. And also, don't forget to click that subscribe button. We are trying to, we're not doing the best, but we are trying really hard to post a video every week. But yeah, again, hope this was helpful. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time.